Alright, this is the top 10 best units of all time. This is not the current best units in the game. This is the most dangerous and most powerful units of all time. So let's start with our number 10. In the number 10 spot, we have the unbeatable Rat, LF Super 17. When this guy came out, I legitimately thought that his kit was at the level of an Ultra unit. He was actually unfair. This guy can seal your strike and blue cards when he tap blasts, quick attack, tackles, or tap attacks you. Plus his unique gauge charge rate gets increased from it by 50%. He was comboing forever. I was literally shaking when I faced against him. You had to watch out for these cheap quick attack and then blasts from him. Cause if you don't, this guy would have obliterated your entire team in 10 counts. He's also drawing 3 cards when your opponent uses a card, so that means he can't lose a blast clash. His damage was also insane. He stacks damage every time he fills his unique gauge up, and we can't forget his toxic green card. This motherfucker's green was my nightmare. So I think this rat deserves to be in the number 10 spot, but the unit who's above him is even a bigger rat than him. In the number 9 spot we have Cringe himself, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I'm sure that everyone has fun memories of him. His stupid brain dead AoE green card, his very fair and balanced counter unique gauge, and his very skill-based counter blue card. What the fuck, Legends? Why did they give this guy every mechanic in the game? Yeah, let's just move on. In the number 8 spot we have yet another Gohan. Who's surprised? LF Revival Super Saiyan Gohan into Super Saiyan 2. Gohan from the Bojack movie. This was peak cancer back in the day. This rat next to LF, Future Gohan and Zenkai, LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was truly a meta in Drgaon Ball Legends. This guy was a mega rat. Of course, they gave him an AoE green card. He was doing infinite amounts of damage, and on top of that he has 2 lives. I swear when this guy gets his Zenkai awakening, it will be the end. So yeah, this was our number 8. Let's move on to the number 7 spot. In number 7 we have the GOAT himself, Ultra Gogeta Blue. Even though I absolutely love this unit, I have to say it. He was toxic. He was the first unit with an auto-counter unique gauge, even though it's nothing compared to the auto-count unique gauges that we have today. Back then it was a cheat code. You couldn't use a blast or a long-range green against him, and he was able to combo that into his stupid blue card that did 70% of your health on hit. He also was the first unit who introduced us to consistent double card draw speed. He also gets type neutral from his green card when the timer hits 120, and his overall damage was nuts. But I still can't hate this GOAT. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing about our number 6 spot, LF Blue Vegito Blue. So, this was during the time when you could only switch characters once per combo. This meant that when Vegito touched you and you accidentally switched to the wrong unit, or any unit, GG. Yeah, that's it. GG. He kept drawing cards, after cards, after cards. He also had stupidly overpowered teammates like Green Super Saiyan 2 Kefla and the Red Transforming Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, who also kept drawing 100 cards per combo. So yeah, in other words, this was a nightmare. He probably gave a lot of older players PTSD when he got his Zenkai. Fortunately for us, they fumbled his Zenkai, so we're good for now. In the number 5 spot, we have probably one of the most hated units ever, Ultra Majin Vegeta. This was a very tough time for anyone who played the game. Picture this, it's finally happening. We finally get a new Vegeta. We read his kit. We think that, oh, this guy is going to be good. Yeah, he was a bit better than that. He had everything, a OE green, lock and ultimate that dealt rising rush levels of damage, an auto-counter unique gauge that is literally giving him free blue cards to use. His blue card was doing stupid amounts of damage, and he's also getting a green card every time you use a blue card when his unique gauge is full. He also gets type neutral when he uses his green card with a full gauge, and his green card gives him cards and card protection. Anything else? Oh yeah, he even has double card draw speed and endurance. So we finally got a Vegeta that was not done dirty by the devs. But at the same time, I feel like they just made him that good, so they won't have to release a good Vegeta for a while. He was just a menace. He was so broken and hated by the community that people actually scheduled a date for his execution. On this day, players used mono red teams to counter this dog. This guy was so broken that not even the Anniversary or Legends Fest was enough to get him out of the meta. So yeah, this was the number 5 spot. In number 4, we have the OGLF Nameke Goku. Imagine changing the game because of a unit. The dev team actually changed the battle system because this guy was too broken. People just kept backing up to long range to abuse his counter blue card and get free damage. The dev team saw that and made a change that every time you float back to long range, you lose ki and vanish. Yeah, he was a monster. In the number 3 spot, we have the most cancerous duo in the game, LF Tag 17 and 18. This was just unfair. This unit can nullify endurance forever, buff their allies when their attack ends, and their green cards were super broken. Plus, people ran them with the purple Wise who holds a green card. This meant double the broken green cards for them. 17's green is a long-range green that give him a card and cover null. 18's green is a stop time green that gives her a card and removes the opponent's vanish. Once. What is this, Legends? They also destroy 3 of your opponent's Dragon Balls when they tag switch. So, this was our number 3 spot. Let's move on to the top 2. In the number 2 spot, we have the meta reset himself. LF Blue Beast, Gohan. Our third Gohan? Yeah. When this Gohan dropped, almost 99% of the units in the game became unusable. He was so powerful that he actually resetted the entire meta. He has double card draw speed when his unique Gawe is full. His blue and green cards both give him his vanish back when he has a full unique gauge. He gets endurance when the enemy rushes him. And he had probably the best support unit of all time alongside him, Red Pan. And finally, we move on to the best and most powerful unit of all time. This unit made everyone hate the game, hate the Zenkai system, even hate the character himself. I think we all know who I'm talking about, the strongest of all. LF Red Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think we can clearly see a pattern here. Gohan is literally in 40% of this list. When I say this Gohan was powerful, you can't even imagine how. When he got his Zenkai, everything changed. He was doing rising rush levels of damage with his normal cards. He was even doing insane damage against Blue Vegito Blue. On top of that, he had insane teams. The Zenkai Sun family team with Zenkai Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Zenkai O GLF Namek Goku. And later he had the broken hybrid Saiyan team with LF Future Gohan and Revival Purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But what makes him for me? The strongest unit of all time is the fact that this guy was actually dominating the game for an entire year. Yeah, I think even more than a year. I don't really remember. Think about it. He was probably number 1 for more than a year. This is a record I don't think will ever be broken. So anyway, this was my top 10 best units of all time in Drgaon Ball Legends. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. And thank you for watching.